guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I thought it might be time for an updates video. It is summer and I just feel like it's going by so fast. What do you guys think? Is summer just like going and going? I cannot believe the school year starts next month. But talking about Disney, right? There have been some updates that have come out, and some of these updates start like next week, like really soon. So I thought I would put it all in this updates video. Are you guys ready? First, I want to warn you guys, I said it, it's summer. It's hot in Florida. Please don't forget to pack your water and your fans and your cooling towels. And speaking of all those things, yeah, I'm currently in testing mode for an updated summer neck fan kind of video. So stay tuned for that. But for updates, guys, Disney World. So Disney World just came out with some updates regarding Epcot. That's right. First thing, Disney's 100 Years of Wonder is this year, and it's kind of like halfway through, and Disney just announced that they're going to celebrate at Epcot. So as Disney 100 comes to Epcot, this is going to start September 22nd and run all the way through the end of the year, so December 31st. So unlike Disney's other celebration, the Disney 100 Years of Wonder is only going to last 1 year. So you have another 6 months to check out that celebration. But what does this mean for Epcot? Again, starting September 22nd. First, they're gonna have a large, giant Disney 100 sculpture. It's gonna be put not directly in front of Spaceship Earth, but it's a little bit in front of Spaceship Earth, so you can get an awesome picture of the 100 with the Spaceship Earth, giant golf ball behind you. So that's really cool. Also coming to Epcot for the Disney 100 is just random other backdrops, which are gonna be perfect for selfies. Now this includes a giant mural featuring 100 Disney characters. Now, the awesome thing about this mural is those characters are not like just out in the open. You got to kind of find your favorite characters throughout this mural. So excited for that. Next up is, Mick and Min. They're going to be doing some meet and greets. Well, they always do, but this time they're going to be in their platinum best outfits. That's right, their silverish outfits with some purple accents, and you'll be able to meet them over at the Imagination Pavilion. Then Spaceship Earth itself, right? So the giant golf ball over at Epcot is going to join in the magic, right? And it's going to get some fun colors, some lights, and some sounds. Yeah, a special Disney 100 anthem has been created in the honor of the 100 Years of Wonder, and it's going to be a rendition of When You Wish Upon a Star. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that song, when played at Disney with lights and fireworks and things, I get a little emotional. So I'm really looking forward to that over on Spaceship Earth. Also announced for those of you who collect popcorn buckets, that's right, Disney 100 is coming out with a new purple metallic Mickey balloon popcorn bucket. And if you guys know anything about me, purple is my color. So I cannot wait to go check out that popcorn bucket. So those are just a few little announcements that's going to happen at Epcot regarding Disney's 100 Years of Wonder. Again, this celebration is only running its course for a year, and since we're in July, we're halfway through. Well, a little bit more than halfway through. So make sure you guys get yourself over to Epcot so you can check that out. Now, speaking of Epcot, Disney also announced some more details regarding Epcot's food and wine. Now, this is the big festival of the year. Why? Well, Disney has several festivals, right? International Festival of the Arts, Epcot's Flower and Garden, Food and Wine, right? And then Festival of the Holidays. But something about food and wine gets everyone excited. You want to know why? Because it's food. Lots of food. If you want to go to a place and get a culinary delight of different tastes and flavors in your mouth, Epcot is the place for you. So let's talk about food and wine for a minute here. Food and wine is going to start July 27th. Yeah, in a couple of days. It's going to run all the way through November 18th. Now, if you know anything about it, post November 18th, right around Thanksgiving, is when they're going to have the festival of the holidays, right? They need a few days to kind of transition. But yeah, that's a pretty decent sized festival, July 27th through November 18th. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. You ready? 30 marketplaces this year. 30! OMG, that's 30 different places to get eats and drinks. Don't forget about those drinks. And this includes, I'm so excited for this, a new lab created by some kind of mishaps done by Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker, aka Muppet Labs, have decided to put out their own marketplace full of their own crazy concoctions. And yeah, a couple of these items are plant-based, so I cannot wait to try them for you guys. But this is going to be over at Brewing Labs. So love that they got the Muppets involved with food and wine. And I think you guys, if you saw my other updates video, the Muppets are involved with Christmas as well. OMG, the Muppets. Ugh, love the Muppets. Next up is the Eat to the Beat concert series is also back. That's also at Epcot, happens during Food and Wine. And this is nightly performances by not only local artists, but renowned musical acts. So if you want to get your eat on and your drink on and your party on, yep, Epcot Food and Wine could absolutely be the place for you. Now, a few other things about Food and Wine. First, you pick up this booklet, and I realize this one's a little bit old. I couldn't find my newest one. And inside this booklet, now you want to make sure you always pick up the booklet, is it lists all the different places to get the eats and what the menu items are, right? But every year they have a specific set of menu items. And if you order all of them, you get little stamps in the back. I think I've shown this for you guys before for the Festival of the Holidays. You get these little stamps in the back. And when you've completed all of them, you get a free tasty treat of sorts. Usually it's a Dole Whip, but you never know, it can change. But yeah, you absolutely want to pick this up. It's going to tell you the where, the why, the how, and everything of Food and Wine. And Food and Wine is usually kind of got the mascot of Remy. Now, I don't know if I missed it in the announcements, but I'm going to talk about it because they do it every year. If you look throughout Epcot, just like they do for the other festivals, you know, I've always talked about Spike's Pollination, or you can find Olaf or the Easter egg. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Those scavenger hunts. Well, they usually do one involving Remy, right? So Remy's the mascot for Food and Wine. So it's the same kind of a scavenger hunt I've always shown you guys. You go around the World Showcase and you try to find all the Remys. You find the corresponding sticker to the correct Remy placement. You buy the map, it's usually about 10 bucks. You turn the map in, complete it, and you get a special prize, usually a mug or a cup or a plate, depending. So I'm super excited to see what those goodies are for this year. But yes, that is Epcot Food and Wine. And I will tell you this year, I'm pretty excited because the plant-based options look amazing. I am gonna gain like 200 pounds just eating that alone. But love Food and Wine. Now, ready for my tip. I discovered an app several years ago for Food and Wine. I get it on my phone. It's called WDW Food and Wine. I absolutely love this app. It's just a simple app, doesn't cost you any money. You get the app, you download it on your phone, and it actually will list out all the locations of the 30 marketplaces. Then it will list the items within the 30 marketplaces so that you can kind of plot your game plan, right? Like, what do you want to eat? You want to try this? Do you want to try this? What are your favorite drinks? What are your favorite eats? And my favorite part, as you guys know, I'm vegan, I'm plant-based. I can actually cater what I'm interested in on the app. So I can actually select vegan and it will pull up my choices of just vegan items per that festival. You can also just pick food or what's popular or gluten-free. They have a whole bunch of choices, but this is an easy way to kind of keep the Food and Wine kind of menu stuff in the palm of your hand. I get this works as well, but sometimes people just want to carry their phone, so this is a good option. So don't forget to check out that app. Also, wasn't really announced, but it's a little something happening behind the scenes here. is the new Moana exhibit at Epcot. What is it called? Journey into Water, something. I'll post it, I forget the name. It's this huge separate area that they're building in Epcot. It's been under construction for a while. In fact, if you kind of jump, you can kind of peek and see all the different things within the Moana exhibit. But yeah, they've been doing cast member previews over there. So I suspect this could be opening very, very soon. It is supposed to open in 2023. So yeah, I'm thinking soon. And might even be opening for the Disney 100, which again starts September 22nd. So you heard it from me, guys. I suspect that's coming out very, very soon. But that's it for Epcot for now, right? Let's go into Magic Kingdom. So a little bit ago, Disney announced a new look for Miss Tiana. That's right, for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, right, which is the new Splash Mountain over at Magic Kingdom. They kind of gave her a new look, a more adventurous look. So here's the question, guys. Which Princess Tiana do you prefer? Do you prefer her as a princess in her lovely ball gown, or do you prefer the adventure side of Miss Tiana? Also, per Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the water tower is up. That is so exciting. They are progressing so fast with Splash Mountain, you know, turning it into Miss Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But in, you know, the description of what they were planning to do, it had this large giant water tower because something about she bought this property with the water tower. She's using it to grow all these veggies to make her recipes. Anyway, the water tower is up. So Magic Kingdom now has a new feature thing in that area of Frontierland. So that's pretty exciting. Also for Magic Kingdom, sadly, the Haunted Mansion is going into refurbishment. However, it's only going into a routine refurbishment for 2 days, August 7th through 9th. So August 10th, it'll be reopened. Now here's the suspicion on this. Is the Hatbox Ghost finally coming to Haunted Mansion? Now, Disney announced forever ago, I mentioned it on my channel, the Hatbox Ghost was coming to Magic Kingdom. The Hatbox Ghost is another ghost in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion, and Disney World has never had one. In fact, he's one of the original ghosts. When Disneyland first opened, he had some technical issues and they kind of pulled him off. A new Disney Imagineer took it under his wing and perfected the Hatbox Ghost. So the Hatbox Ghost has been at Disneyland now for a bit, and Disney World announced he's coming to, you know, our Haunted Mansion. So I am highly suspicious the Hatbox Ghost will be coming August 7th through 9th. So that's pretty exciting. I think it's probably to celebrate the Haunted Mansion movie. At least that's my suspicion on that, but I'm absolutely excited about the Hatbox Ghost. Now, here's my question. Put it in the comments. Haunted Mansion already has 999 happy haunts. What happens when we add the Hatbox Ghost? Are we at 1,000? I mean, is there no longer room for one more? I don't know. Ponder that thought, guys. I don't know what Disney's going to do about that. They're adding another ghost. So we're no longer 99 happy haunts. We're now going to be 1,000 happy haunts. So that's a little suspicious to me. But either way, all in good fun. I'm hoping, cross your fingers, the Hatbox Ghost is coming August 10th. Also about Disney World, if you guys have missed my videos, know right now that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party are live right now. Those tickets are available right now to purchase. So if you're going to Disney World for Halloween or for Christmas, anywhere between August and December, and you want to purchase those extra party tickets, they are live right now. Don't forget to scoop those up. I do have a video all about them. Make sure you check that out. But something they revealed about the Halloween party, right? Mickey's Not So Scary, is the Sanderson sisters Daisy, Minnie, and Clarabelle will be joining the Boo to You parade. Now this is pretty exciting. That parade has been very similar for years and years and years, but now some Sanderson sisters will be joining the parade. So excited for that. If you guys know anything about me, is Clarabelle She cracks me up. She is silly, she is loud, she is right up my alley of awesome things. Absolutely love that they include Clarabelle here for the Sanderson sisters. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Epcot and Magic Kingdom. Now here's some just other updates for you guys to know. I want to talk about Disney World crowds. Now this subject is kind of a bummer to me, so I do take it a little personally when Disney has low crowds, because it affects me. It affects me both as a travel agent and it affects my channel. My channel has been affected the past few months. Could be YouTube shorts, and it could be the fact that Disney World has just got a really low attendance level. So we're gonna talk about it, guys, because it's happening right now. Disney World has been having lower crowds. In fact, all summer, all sorts of vlogs and blogs and news articles have been posting it. That Disney's their attendance is just way low, especially for summer. I have mentioned it before. I was shocked that none of the dates have been in the yellow or the gray. I was so shocked that July 3rd and July 4th never sold out. Those are the big fireworks over at Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Those dates never sold out. But the ironic thing here is that people who are actually going to the theme parks claim it's crowded. So who is correct? Is it the people going right now who think it's too crowded? Or is it the news article teams? Well, guys, the numbers don't lie. First of all, people have been posting pictures of restaurants with no one in them. Makes me super sad. It just does. It kind of hurts. It hurts. But so I thought I would take it under my own wing here, and I started looking at wait times. Now, I go to Disney World all the time. I 100% know what it looks like when it's crowded. I know what wait times can be when it's crowded. So it is something I kind of know, but this is what I found shocking to me. Let me know what you guys think. This was me checking multiple days in a row in the middle of the day before hopping time, because I realize times and things get adjusted once people are able to hop. But Soarin', 45 minutes. This ride easily gets over 65 minutes. Test Track, 80. Test Track can easily be 120 minutes. Do you guys see where I'm going? They're under. Yes, there's long waits for them, but it's under what they would usually be, if that makes sense. Frozen, 55 minutes. Frozen is never 55 minutes. Frozen is usually 120, 140, 160. If you guys have seen my blogs, I post what the wait times are. So 55 is really low, actually. Navi River Journey, 80 minutes. Now I realize this is obnoxiously long for Navi River Journey, but it's usually 120. Avatar, so Avatar Flights of Passage, 105 minutes. Since when can you get on Avatar in less than 3 hours? Just saying, guys. The Safari, 45 minutes. The Safari is easily a 65 to 90 minute wait. We're at peak season, guys. We are in the center of summer. Everyone has time off. Everyone has school off. This is when everyone flocks to Disney World. The times are traditionally higher. This to me is crazy. Seven Dwarf Mine Train, 105 minutes. That is easily a 2 hour plus wait line ride. Now Peter is 70 minutes. Now I know that's also obnoxious for Peter, but Peter Pan can easily get to be 120 minutes. Jungle Cruise, now this one I found interesting. Jungle Cruise was only 65. That's pretty good for Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is usually in the 65 to 90 minute range. Haunted Mansion, 55. That's pretty typical for that. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, this one got me. 95 minutes. Who's waiting for Buzz Lightyear for 95 minutes? Rise of the Resistance, guys, 125 minutes. If you know anything about Rise of the Resistance, it's usually a good 3 hour wait. So that's pretty crazy. Toy Story Mania, 55 minutes. That's usually in the high 60s to, 80 minute long. Slinky Dog, 105 minutes. How many times have you gone to ride Slinky Dog and it was under 2 hours? So that's a bit crazy. Mick and Min was 65. That can easily get to be 90 minutes and higher. Now, and then the things that weren't as popular, like Small World and stuff, those were really, really low, like practically walk on. To meet Edna Mode was only 5 minutes. To meet Olaf was 10 minutes. And to meet the various princesses at Magic Kingdom were only 30. Meeting those princesses is usually over an hour long, to the point where I suggest you Genie Plus them. So to me, I realize people hearing these numbers think, wow, that is way too long. But traditionally for Disney waits, this is actually scary low. This is, I would have no problem waiting 45 minutes for the safari, knowing that easily it can get up to 90 minutes. So unfortunately, it does mean that crowds are low right now. So if you're looking to go during low peak season, right now could be the time for you. And like I said, as a travel agent, this has affected, you know, our bookings, our resort bookings. Specifically right now, I don't have a lot of clients traveling, and I'm not alone. There's a lot of availability right now for resort rooms, right? Disney has put out all these crazy deals, Disney Plus deals and AP deals and general summer deals, and it's still not booking up those rooms. So I don't know what's going on. And park pass reservations, like I said, not one in the yellow or gray, not one all summer long. Nothing. There's like no rush to get your park pass reservations because no one's really booking it. I don't know what's going on, guys. And like I said, Disney's been putting deal after deal after deal out there to inspire the crowds to return. And it just hasn't happened. And you have to wonder why. And I get there could be a lot of reasons behind the scenes. But in general, I think most people are a little upset about the price. The price has, you know, continued to go up and up and up. And Genie Plus, I mean, you guys have seen my videos. They are not making Genie Plus easier. And of course, if for anyone who has to fly right now, flights are obnoxiously priced. If you can find a really good deal on a flight, yeah, snag it up. And just various other things could be causing this trend of low crowds. But I really, really hope it turns around. And if it doesn't, I'm really excited for my next trip over to Disney World because that means low crowds for me. So yeah, it's a bit of a bittersweet thing. I get for most people, having low crowds sounds amazing. But for me, being a business, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to those crowds to peak up. But to kind of switch things around to a more fun note, right? Happier note. Who wants to talk about Disney babies? Yeah. Two babies have been born at Disney World. First is the Shetland pony. She was born very, very recently at the Tri-Circle D Ranch. Now this is the Horsey Ranch over at Fort Wilderness. Now a Shetland pony, a solid white little pony. She's so cute. Her future will be Cinderella's. Yeah, she will eventually grow up to pull Cinderella's coach there for fairy tale weddings. So, but it's just cute. Little white, solid white little pony, just adorable. And the other baby announcement is a set of rare cotton top tamarin twins over at Animal Kingdom. So cute. Absolutely love Disney babies, especially the animal kind. Yep. All right. To move on, in other news, right? Disney Springs just announced they're getting a new restaurant, guys. Do you like Indian food? How about modern Indian inspired food? This restaurant will be called Eat, E-E-T. It does come out this year for 2023. I'm really excited about this. I happen to love Indian food. Being vegan, a lot of Indian cuisine is either naturally a vegetarian or vegan or can be made that way. So I'm super duper excited for some curry and some rice. And yeah, so if you want to spice up with some different flavors over at Disney Springs, let's look forward to that restaurant. And like I said in other news, anyone with a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, my kids absolutely love their Nintendo Switch. Disney came out with a game. It's called Disney's Illusion Island. Yeah, I think this is the first Disney-themed game for the Switch. It is kind of Mario Brother-like, right, with an action-adventure and finding things and all that good stuff. But Disney, Mick and Min, Goofy, the whole gang. This comes out July 28th. In fact, you can pre-order it on Amazon right now. I have a suspicious feeling my kiddies are going to want this video game. Next up in other news, like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on this, so don't worry, guys. But Mears, so Mears, one of the shuttle services you can get from the airport, and Sunshine Flyer, the other big shuttle service you can get from the airport, decided to merge. This is so interesting, guys. Mears and Sunshine Flyer have become one. They have joined forces, and I'm not really sure why, but I can say that it almost felt like they were fighting with each other for the past year or two, because Sunshine would put out a deal and then Mears would put out a deal, and then Sunshine would come out with a deal, and it was almost like they were fighting each other, like they were competitive companies. And they've decided to merge and be one. So pretty excited to talk about that merger and all the details there, including prices and what that means for families and car seats and all that good stuff, because there were perks about Mears and perks about Sunshine, but they were different. So it's going to be interesting to see how this merger really is going to work. It officially begins August 1st. So if you right now have reservations with Mears or reservations with Sunshine Flyer, you're perfectly fine. Go with whatever company you booked with. But starting August 1st, they will be one and have one general area for you to meet actually in the Mears area of the airport. But like I said, I'm gonna have a whole video coming soon on transportation. You guys have been asking for transportation, and I've been waiting to do the video because I kind of suspected this was happening. So I wanted to give some time before I did that video. Now, Disney Cruise Line information. Disney has finally put out more information regarding their newest ship, the Disney Treasure. So I'm very excited about this one. For the stern of the ship of the Disney Treasure, that is the back of the ship or aft of the ship, all the Disney ships have a character that kind of signifies that ship, right? The Dream has a certain character. The Wish had Rapunzel. Anyway, the Disney Treasure is going to feature Peter Pan and, wait for it, Captain Hook. This is the first time a villain has made it on the Disney ship. So exciting. So I love that they are bringing on the adventure feels here for the Disney Treasure. And the Disney Treasure is supposed to set sail here in 2024, so next year. So if you're excited to go get your swashbuckling pirate stuff on, right? Yeah, Disney Treasure could be the ship for you. Also in Disney Cruise news, the Disney Band Plus, that is the Magic Band Plus, has officially made its way to the Disney Wish and the Disney Fantasy. So that's 2 out of the 5 ships will now be using Disney Band Plus, aka Magic Band Plus. So you'll be able to use your band to scan into your door, pay for things, get on and off the ship. So excited. That means no more lanyards, which I am excited about. But note that if you are embarking on a cruise soon, Wish or Fantasy, you cannot order those Disney Band Pluses until about 45 to 11 days prior to your embarkation. So the day you sail out, it'll be something you can do under your account on the app or on the website, is to order your Disney Band Plus. And yes, if you already have a Magic Band Plus only, you can use that on the ships as well. Again, the Wish and the Fantasy. So now I have a few rumors. One of the rumors, again, is kind of a bummer. It brings me down a little bit, but it is a rumor that has come out, so we're going to chat about it. Again, rumor. I'm going to put it clear across the screen. Rumor. So, first rumor. Did you know that Bob Iger is selling Disney to Apple? Or he's just looking to downsize the company? Well, this one does have a sense of truth to it. Bob Iger is apparently considering or discussed or is thinking about in his brain to sell off Disney streaming and TV to Apple. Obviously, this resulted in some panic, and a bunch of shareholders and, of course, cast members are emailing and asking questions. How can you all of a sudden just sell off a company? But I get why. I mean, obviously, Disney is a business, but no, at this time, Disney is not owned by Apple. So if you have seen the rumor that Iger is selling Disney to Apple, you got to read the fine print or read trustworthy articles. It was more about selling those streaming services, you know, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, ABC, stuff like that. The streaming and the TV set stuff to Apple. And ironically, this happens right as Iger's contract got renewed until 2026. So these are some big things Iger is doing here, getting everyone up in an uproar to selling the entire Disney company to Apple. But one has to wonder why. And like I said, crowds are down. And Disney Plus isn't doing very well. In fact, Iger keeps using Disney Plus as a way to not only get people to the theme parks, but also to subscribe to Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, you got a bigger discount on these hotel reservations. I don't think it's working. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you have Disney Plus? I'm at the point now where I've had Disney Plus since the very beginning, and I'm kind of getting tired. Like, there are no really good new programs on Disney Plus that's making me come back and back. It's all the same stuff which I've watched and watched and watched all over again. We're now back to watching the traditional animation movies. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but I also have them on DVD because that's how old I am. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's very interesting, and I get that it's a business. If Disney is losing money, we know they're having low crowds, and if they're losing money on Disney Plus, and did you look at what happened to the Galactic Star Cruiser? I mean, that was a big fail, and I heard Indiana Jones didn't do very well, so I get it. It's a business. He's trying to save the business. The problem is Disney's a very personal business. We all feel very personally connected to this business known as Disney. And so it does kind of feel like a stab when certain moves are made. So yeah, lots of luck there to what's going on. But yes, the rumor is Disney is now owned by Apple. Not yet, not now, hopefully never, but we shall see, right guys? The other big rumor here is regarding the Disney Treasure. So I'm hoping this rumor is true. Apparently the Disney Treasure might be getting a haunted mansion bar. Yeah, very exciting. The Disney Wish has a Star Wars bar. So to put a Haunted Mansion bar on the Disney Treasure doesn't seem too far off. But yeah, so that's a very exciting rumor. Let me know if you guys have heard that rumor. But yeah, that's it for my updates, guys. Sorry if it was a bit of a bummer. I am bummed out myself. I have been feeling the effects of low crowds for a while now, and I've been trying not to say anything because as things go down, things then pick up. So I am just very hopeful everything picks up and goes back to the way it was. Oh, we can only hope. But I'm so excited for Food and Wine. Yep, I will be there 100%. But here's the thing I want to ask you. Haunted Mansion. Who is going to see the new Haunted Mansion movie that comes out in theaters July 28th? It is PG-13 for those of you who don't know. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking that it feels a little scary to me, and I like that. A little scarier than perhaps the Eddie Murphy version or the Muppets version. That one wasn't very scary at all. I'm really hoping Disney blew this one out of the water. They've been doing a lot of promos for this, having the cast over at Disneyland pretending to be cast members and interacting with guests over at the Haunted Mansion. So they've been doing a lot of promos for this movie, as they did for Indiana Jones, but I'm really hoping, guys. So let me know in the comments, are you excited for the Haunted Mansion movie? Are you gonna go see it in the theaters? Or are you just gonna wait for it to come out on Disney Plus? But absolutely love that it has Rosario Dawson in it. I love her. I've loved her since Rent, and now seeing her as Ahsoka is so exciting. Jamie Lee Curtis, hello, the queen of horror movies, is in this one, and she's gonna be playing Madame Leota. Then you've got Owen Wilson, yeah, Mr. Lightning McQueen himself, and then Danny DeVito. And then you have Lakeith Stanfield, and we can't forget my favorite, the Hatbox Ghost, who will be Jared Leto. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Super excited for Haunted Mansion. Let me know in the comments if you are too. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. And yeah, if you're looking for low crowd time to go to Disney World, now, right now, get your reservations right now and head on over. But as always, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications, like this video, and comment. I get that it's a bit of a bummer, but what do you guys think is going on? How do you feel about Apple owning Disney, or at least a portion of Disney? Are you gonna go to Food and Wine, or are you gonna go see the Haunted Mansion the second it comes out on July 28th in the theaters? Let me know in the comments, guys. But as always, mahalo for watching. Nina out.